Hello everyone, welcome to day 63 of year 2 of Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to be talking about something today that I talked about previously, but I feel like I should talk about it again just because it's tomorrow. And that is Tom Shoes Day Without Shoes. It's this big campaign that they have going on where they're asking as many people to go out and about and do their normal stuff in their day without shoes. Now, obviously, this can't be done if you're like a construction worker, if you go to a high school or an elementary school or a middle school, or if you have like an office job. Obviously, this isn't as easy to do as it is if you're like me and as a college student, especially a theater major, and have a lot of free time on your hands. Now, this campaign is really, really cool because basically what's going to happen is you're going to be going out and about your normal day without shoes, and then people are going to come up to you and ask you about it, and it leads to all of this really awesome awareness that a lot of people don't necessarily have about A, the Tom Shoe Company, or B, the fact that so many individuals are stricken and hurt by the fact that they can't even have a pair of shoes. Now, there are a few people who are always being pessimistic about the Tom Shoes Company because oftentimes they don't believe that the company is actually giving shoes out to an individual who doesn't have shoes. And I think that that's unfair because that's what the company is completely based off of, is the fact that you buy a pair of shoes and they give it off. It's not like they're like, oh, well, I guess we don't necessarily have to give it off. The one thing that I do wish Tom's Shoes would do is be a little more transparent about what they're doing. Like maybe one day create a film montage of them delivering shoes. And I mean, I think that would be really good to stop and quelch some of these rumors about this entire thing. But I just figured I would go ahead and talk about it again today because it's sort of something that's really important to me. Because you know me being me, I'm the big activist. I'm the guy who wants to try and change the world, blah 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 blah. And it's something that I wish more people were doing. I looked at the event on Facebook and there's only like 3,000 people attending. And I want that number to be bigger every year because it's something that I think that we don't really take advantage of, is the fact that we have the ability to have shoes on our feet, roofs over our head, and food in our stomachs. I mean, we sort of just take it for granted that we have the ability to have these things when there's so many other individuals who don't. Not only in other third world countries or second world countries, but even here in the US, we have huge homelessness issues and huge issues of just extreme poverty, and yet we just tend to overlook them because we're trying to get through the struggle of our lives. And I mean, I understand that to an extent, but when you're in the middle and upper class, it isn't necessarily as much of a struggle as it is for someone in the lower class. And so we shouldn't be just focusing on ourselves. We should be focusing outward and trying to help as many people as possible. And I think that this event helps bring awareness to that. All right, that's it for today, guys. Question for you guys. Now that you've heard about it for a second time, are you going to participate in the Day Without Shoes? If not, I totally understand. If so, awesome. All right, so that's it for today, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.